God by Jonathan Edwards.
From Sinners in the Hands of an Angry God by Jonathan Edwards. We find it easy to tread on and crush a worm that we see crawling on the earth. So it is easy for us to cut or singe a slender thread that anything hangs by. Thus easy is it for God, when he pleases, to cast his enemies down to hell.
All right, opening paragraph. What do we got? What's he saying? What?
As easy it is for us to like kill like random stuff that you use for God to send.
Yeah. So what tone is he setting in the opening paragraph? He's saying, you know how easy it is for you to go like that to a bug? That's how easy it is for God to do that to you. What tone do we have in the first, just straight out of the gate? Yes.
Aggressive.
It's kind of aggressive. Is this how you're used to being spoken to 200, 300 years later? Absolutely not. It's an interesting thing how tone has
They are now the
changed.
objects of that very same anger and wrath of God that is expressed in the torments of hell. And the reason why they do not go down to hell in each moment is not because God, in whose power they are, is not then very angry with them, as angry as he is with many miserable creatures now tormented in hell, who there feel and bear the fierceness of his wrath. Yea, God is a great deal more angry with great numbers that are now on earth, yea, doubtless, with many that are now in this congregation, who it may be are at ease, than he is with many of those who are now in the flames of hell.
Okay, so what is he saying here? Somebody clarify, paraphrase and clarify. Pretty.
That God basically isn't like angry with like the people in hell right now. I was just more angry like his people actually be faithful to him that are in the audience.
Yeah, he's saying, you know what? God's taking care of the ones in hell already. It's you people he's really mad at. How's this making you feel? Can you imagine being a 6-year-old sitting there listening to this?
I would not.
I would be scared.
I'd be scared.
I would too.
So that it is not because God is unmindful of their wickedness, and does not resent it, that he does not let loose his hand and cut them off. God is not altogether such an one as themselves, though they may imagine him to be so. The wrath of God burns against them, their damnation does not slumber. The pit is prepared, the fire is made ready, the furnace is now hot, ready to receive them. The flames do now rage and glow.
I want you to notice the way he puts that list together right there. That is a really, really, really effective way to make a point, is give a list of things that will happen or that has occurred to people. I don't know if you guys remember the Whitman we read, the song of the open road, but Walt Whitman used that, where he would do lists of things, and it's a really, really, really effective way to reach people and to get them to, because if you miss a couple things in the list, you won't miss all of them.
The glittering sword is whet and held over them, and the pit hath opened its mouth under them. Unconverted men walk over the pit of hell on a rotten covering, and there are innumerable places in this covering so weak that they will not bear their weight, and these places are not seen. The arrows of death fly unseen at noonday. The sharpest sight cannot discern them. God has so many different unsearchable ways of taking wicked men out of the world and sending them to hell, that there is nothing to make it appear that God had need to be at the expense of a miracle, or go out of the ordinary course of his providence to destroy any wicked man at any moment.
I'm going to stop it here. I want you all to write in your notebook, what is the main idea of what he's talking about so far? Write that down. Clarify, summarize, put that in your notebook. What so far are you getting from this sermon? Cut.